What is up, guys and girls, and welcome back to episode 2 of Just Talking 2. Today we are going to start with something a little bit different. I'm not sure if it's going to be an ongoing thing, but today it's going to be a thing. We're going to start with comment shout out, and in the last episode we got a comment as seen here by Yemmy the Ferret. And he asked, he said, "You two had some good chemistry in the interview. Was a nice chat to listen to. I think your camera's out of focus though. I'm hoping, Yemmy, that it's a bit better today. I have played around with the settings a little bit, but I don't really know what else to do. So, yeah, let me know in the comments if the camera is a little bit better or any way you can make it less blurry, because I've tried what I can and it doesn't seem to be making that much of a difference, but I hope it is enough. I mean, I can try. Oh, sorry guys, deafen you. That's turning the lamp on, but I had the lamp on last time and I think it makes it more blurry. But yeah, I'll turn that back off for now and let me know if that makes any difference, and we'll keep it like this for now. Yeah, he's saying it's a bit distracting. Also, since this is the first episode, a few questions came about, like, who are you? Well, I'm Kylex, and I'm basically a friend of Red Event Games. We started the streaming and content creating thing around the same time with the same sort of games, Football Manager, and we've sort of fallen into the same kind of content now, so it made sense to sort of team up with him in some aspects. Why is it called Just Talking 2? Well, it's called Just Talking 2 because it's the second Just Talking. We didn't want to take it away because it is part of that. It's part of it's a way of giving Just Talking a broader audience, if you like. Obviously, he'll have some people following him that don't follow me, and I'll have some people following him that don't following me that don't follow him, and so on. So, are you two partnered? I wouldn't say we're partnered. We're just friends, and he's asked me. He wanted to grow the Just Talking series. He asked me to take it on, and I was more than honoured. So yeah, there's that. And essentially, I feel like we are missing an origin story, if you get my drift. We did touch on this in an earlier episode of the original Just Talking, before this Just Talking 2 thing came about, when we were planning it. He did have me on his show to explain, and we sort of talked about what it was we were trying to do. So hopefully I've answered the questions that you've asked in the comment there, Yemmy. If I haven't, or if you've got any other questions, you can either ask me in the comments of this episode, or you can go back and watch the episode of Red Event Games, which I believe he actually did put the link to in on your original comment that we're reading from now. Yeah, I hope that helped. Okay, so that was the comment shout out, and I'll do that maybe not every episode, but every time we get a comment that I'm asked a question, and every time I get a comment that I feel like I can shed some light on, I'll definitely do that, because I think that adds a little bit of something extra to the show. And that's what I want to do. I want to grow this show. I want to make it as successful and fun for the watchers and viewers and listeners as possible. This episode should be a very, very special episode, by the way, guys. Our guest today is just hilarious. He's one of my favourite creators. And he's fairly new as well, and he's a breath of fresh air in the circle that we're in. He does a bit of everything. He does Let's Plays, he does reviews, unboxings, and everything, and he's just hilarious. He's from Finland as well, which makes him cool, I think. I'm dead into my Vikings and stuff like that, so anything from that sort of part of the country I love anyway. He does like a good beer, and he's best friends with 2 cats and a banana. So let's welcome Speedy from Beyond Useless Gaming. How are you doing, sir?
Hi, I'm doing really good, except it's hot as hell here. But other than that, pretty good.
Get outside and get yourself a tan then.
No. There's this thing called skin cancer. I don't like it, so.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's understandable, I guess. Yeah.
I have some water. I wasn't sure about the show if I can have beer here, so I went.
We want your personality starting through, but if you want to choose to be healthy today, that's completely fine. You could have had your asahi.
Oh well, as it happens, I have my beer here, so
there you go.
Screw the water. I hate
water. Just trying to be a bit.
Water is actually good for the planet, so I'm saving it for the planet. So I'm kind of an activist, so I drink beer.
That makes sense. It makes sense. Good for you to for doing your part.
Yeah, yeah. I know,
So,
I know. I'm awesome in
yeah.
that way.
So that's your beer of choice, right? Asahi.
Yeah, I actually do love this. It was in the store on the imported section, and I've always been fascinated by Asia and Japan, especially. So I started drinking the Japanese whiskeys some time ago, and I really loved those. So next step, I went with beer, and it works great. It's actually a pretty damn good beer. So yeah, I like it.
I mean,
Drinking it.
there's only two sort of mainstays on your channel by yourself, obviously, and that's your two cats and your Asahi beer, from what I've seen. So
yeah, pretty much.
And Gary takes precedence
yeah.
every now and then.
Yeah, Gary is. It kind of happened by accident, but well, people started commenting on that, so he kind of stuck. So now I'm stuck with it.
So Gary's your kind of mascot. He's your.
I'm not exactly sure what the hell he is, but
he's just a recurring character on your channel.
Yeah.
And he's a banana.
Yeah, with googly eyes, glued to it. So,
obviously, yeah.
Well,
I mean,
yeah, you gotta have eyes.
Yeah, otherwise he's gonna be a normal banana, and you're probably gonna end up eating him.
He started as a normal banana, but he evolved because my show is evolving. So,
Maybe it's evolving because of Gary then.
Well, I'm actually kind of afraid that might actually be it. But
I'm sure Gary doesn't make me laugh as much as you do. I mean, I'm a little bit shocked at some of the abuse you give him.
Oh, well, he can take it.
He gives as good as he gets, does he?
Unfortunately, yeah, sometimes.
Okay. Maybe we see a video where he gives you some abuse.
I don't think so.
No. Okay, so
hopefully not.
So, is that a fly again? Is that a fly?
No, it was a goddamn. What do you call
one
this?
of them floaty things.
Yeah,
summer's here.
Yeah. One of those.
So your channel, you do quite a few things really. You do some let's plays, you do unboxings, and you do probably the best reviews on YouTube as well.
Oh well,
IMO, in my opinion. So, what part do you think? What's your favourite videos to make? What do you enjoy the most?
I have to say I probably enjoy the reviews most because those I get to do the scripts and all and plan a little more, and I tend to use the green screen on those. I don't want to pull out the green screen on every video because it's its own hassle. So
yeah,
I kind of put more effort in the reviews, so that's why I kind of like those. And because I do skits, so I get to play different characters and stuff, so that's always cool and fun. So yeah, I'd say the reviews.
Yeah, I mean the reviews are excellent. The Resident Evil one was brilliant, and the script. I don't know how you come up with the storylines and scripts of them. They're brilliant.
Well, I drink beer and I come up with stupid stuff, and that's pretty much it.
Oh well, there's worse places to be in life. Do you know what I mean? Like
yeah. Like broke and no beer. That's worse.
And not doing reviews. See, I'm not very good with reviews and things like that because it requires a lot of planning and thinking, and when I play games and stuff, I prefer to just play them.
Yeah, well, I don't really record the whole game either. I try to pick something from the beginning of the game, and not show too many spoilers on the reviews and anything. So most of the game I just enjoy on my own pace, but what I have to record, I record, and then I just plan a little. Of course, I have to pay attention somewhat more than just casual playing.
Yeah.
So I can talk about the game, but I don't actually think I'm that great of a reviewer either. I kind of try to take the what do you call it? my English is very rusty, but
it's perfect.
Well, yeah.
It's perfect. It's perfect enough for people to understand, so don't worry about that.
Yeah, yeah. But I try to take the focus off from the review part a little and more into stupid stuff that happens, so people don't pay that much attention how bad I am actually at reviewing stuff. So that's kind of my.
Well, it works, and
yeah.
and I think it makes it unique. I think I would rather watch one of your game reviews, because it keeps me, keeps me watching.
Yeah.
We watch one of these, IGN or PC Gamer reviews, and that they're just so bland, and they're talking about frames per second, and if you're a new gamer or even just a casual gamer, you don't know what half of the language is. Do you know what I mean? So
I don't know half the language, so
exactly, and you do such a good job of reviewing it and working around that, and like you said, what you lack in the technical knowledge, you make up for tenfold in this sort of being stupid and
yeah, pretty much,
and silly, and writing the scripts like the Resident Evil one I keep talking about, because that's probably one of my favourite, with the two scientists talking about why do we never save the world and things like that, and your ability to milk a joke but not completely ruin it. It's making that a slight bit different every single time. That, like the Uranus joke.
Yeah.
That it was like every time you did another little bit to it throughout the video, I kind of didn't see it coming. But then it was like, oh no, I can see how it works, how it links. Do you know what I mean? And that's really, really clever. I think I couldn't do something like that.
Well, yeah, I try to evolve in doing these things, and you learn some certain things when you do this. And when I started my first reviews, I mean, they were just, well, they were crap. But I watched those, and I learned from every review I made a little more, and I still think there's a lot to improve. So I'm gonna try to improve even more, and hopefully I'll get to a level where I'm happy with myself. So
Yeah,
at some point. So yeah. But as far as I can say, there is, improvement on
there
my
is
part.
definitely, and you're editing as well. You're editing. I mean, I've probably watched your channel for a few months now, and like I said, I do watch quite a lot of it. I love the reviews and stuff, but you see, I've seen how your editing's gone from, I wouldn't say bad, because, basic maybe, to adding, and it seems like each video you bring something a little bit different to, editing wise as well. The flickers on the screens, and just little details that actually make a really good video when you put it together with other things.
Yeah, I don't want it to be, all the same, the whole thing,
Yeah.
kind of, add something there that maybe keeps the interest a little more. And I always loved those. I love, like 70s movies where the screen is usually really bad and the sound is what it is, and stuff
neon
like
lights
that.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, I like to add those because, I don't know, maybe it's nostalgia for myself, but I just love that. The whole grindhouse feeling. And
the another thing that stands out when now you say that is the disco that you used in, was it Rage? No, sorry.
It was, wait.
The motorbike one. The one where you're on the motorbike. The PlayStation 4 exclusive, isn't it?
Days Gone.
Days Gone, that's the one. Yeah, and you got the guy dancing around, and you've got the disco lights, and
it was sort of the same thing I did with the 300 subscribers special, where there was a Q&A.
You used that again, and then you just said, well, screw it, because I put loads of work into it, so I'm going to use it again, and it was really, really good still.
Yeah. I try not to overuse those, but sometimes when you just see so much trouble in some scene, I mean, that took way too long to make, so
Yeah.
damn it, I'm gonna use it again.
And to be fair, it's not like you used it just because it fit.
Yeah.
It fit in with it. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's really good. Okay, so we'll move on to the 3 questions. I haven't had a chance to change them up yet, so we're just going to go with the same questions that we went with in the last episode. And the guy I did it, and also obviously Red Event Games, the guy who's the original person who does the original Just Talking. Sorry, he likes the idea of keeping with the same ones anyway, so we'll just go with that. So the first one is, I don't know if you've played Snog, Marry, Avoid or Kiss, Marry, Kill. It's known as 2 different things wherever you are.
I don't know the Kiss, Marry, Kill.
Yeah, well, we'll go with that then. Go with what's easier for you, right? So you get to choose basically a number between 1 and 553, and it could be a combination of 3 people. They could be anything, and you just have to play the game. So your number defines the 3 names.
Yeah. Okay, I got it.
So a number, please, sir, between 1 and 553.
Okay.
I feel like I'm playing
72.
into your hands. 72. Okay.
Yeah.
72. And these are singers, I think. 72. Right, so you've got Logic, ASAP Ferg, and Tyler. Oh, and Tyler the Creator.
Logic.
ASAP Ferg, and Tyler the Creator. I don't know if anyone else might know these.
I have no idea who those are.
Right, we're going to go with 76 because they're more known people. I'm going to have to go through this list. I'm going to have to go through this list and right, and they're female, so you know, even better for you.
Yeah. Thanks.
Mandy Moore,
Okay.
Jordan
Kinda.
Sparks, and Shania Twain. So they're all singers.
Okay.
I
Mandy
think-
Moore, Shania Twain, and who was the middle?
Jordan Sparks. I think she's a younger, sort of more recent singer. Mandy Moore was sort of 90s, and went into films, didn't she? And obviously Shania Twain is Shania Twain.
Yeah.
I mean, marriage material, if any. But I'm not going to put that into your mind.
I don't know the youngest one, but she is the youngest though.
It's a
Hopefully not
dilemma,
too
isn't
young.
it? No. I'm guessing she's at least sort of between 25 and 30 now.
Oh, yeah, that's good too.
So yeah. So you've
Yeah.
got Mandy Moore, Jordan Sparks, and Shania Twain. Kiss, Marry, Kill.
Well, I actually only remember Mandy Moore from back in the 90s. If she's still same looking, at least a little, I think I could do her. You know, the part. And
Okay.
marry, I guess I'll have to take my chances and go with the youngest one who I don't know.
To marry.
Yeah. I'm not
So-
really that huge fan of Shania Twain, so
So
I'll...
kill Shania Twain. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. That's. I mean, you're a risk taker by the sounds of that. Like, you know, you don't know. You're marrying the one you don't know.
Yeah, pretty
And
much.
and you're kissing Mandy Moore.
Yeah.
and
yeah.
Shania
yeah,
Twain-
Kissing,
yeah,
that's the
yeah,
thing
yeah,
I
yeah.
said.
Family friendly. It's all right. I'll beep it out.
Oh, that's good.
And yeah, Shania Twain is going in room 101 apparently.
Yeah. Oh,
That was surprising because I think she would be marriage material, Shania Twain. I think she's that kind of person.
yeah. Well, yeah.
But we're doing
She
you.
could be.
Well, we're doing you. So,
Yeah.
you know, we'll go with that. How would you describe yourself in 3 words?
In 3 words.
Just 3 words.
You're gonna have to bleep something, but I'm gonna say fucking awesome. And my third word is boobs, because I like boobs.
Okay, so that's two. That's two. Awesome, boobs, and you have to pick something
Oh, I
else.
thought the F word was one.
No, it's you're describing yourself in three separate words. So
Oh man.
yeah. Do you get it? Yeah.
Well, I guess weird would be there.
Okay, so boobs, awesome, and weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting three words.
Yeah. I like those.
As long as you're happy with them, that's what we want to.
Oh, I'm very happy with.
I think quirky would have been better than weird, but we'll go with weird, I guess.
Yeah. Well, quirky is good too, but
so
let's go with weird.
We'll go with weird. Right. So
yeah.
The final question before we move on to your glorious shout-outs will be: you can play 2 games for the rest of your life. You're not allowed any more games ever. So obviously you want to think about replayability, fun, and things like that.
That's a tough one. But I think my first game would have to be Yakuza 0, because that game has a lot in it. I don't know if there's much replayability, but I just
you're happy to play it again.
Yeah. It's my second favorite game of all time. I just love it.
Yet your first game you would take forever.
Yeah. Second game. Can I say games that are still coming? Because I kind of wanted to say Skyrim, but if there's a sequel coming, maybe I'd take that one.
Well, have you heard of Elder Scrolls Online?
I hate online games usually, so no.
Well, it's not like a battle royale. It's the same as Skyrim, kind of, but you're in an online open world, and it's basically like World of Warcraft, I guess. If it's like any game.
Not a huge fan of that game either.
Okay. Because I was just going to say that they're bringing out expansions all the time, so I guess that would be a game. But if you want to play Skyrim,
yeah, I guess, because I don't know, online games to me have always been. I guess I'm sort of anti-social a little bit, so.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Most brilliant minds are, mate. Most brilliant minds are.
Well, I don't know why you're counting me with those, but...
Okay, so now it is time for you to talk about your biggest supporters. So you can shout out maybe 3 to 5 people who you think deserve the shouts, and I'll make sure I'll put all their links in the description to the video as well. So
okay,
it's over to you now.
Well, the first one's pretty easy. Probably my biggest supporter is WarPig.
Yeah, I've just got onto WarPig through you actually. And he's
just
different.
An amazing guy.
Yeah, I don't know how he keeps the voice up. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
how does that not hurt his throat?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he sort of changes it afterwards or something.
Well,
but...
I messaged him saying, how do you not hurt your throat? And he said, no, I can do it, and it doesn't hurt my throat. I don't know why.
Okay.
So that's not his actual voice. Like he actually shouts like he's a commander or something, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But I don't usually like them sort of games he plays. But
yeah, me neither. I mean, I pretty much dislike Call of Duty games, but it's just so entertaining to watch. So
exactly, yeah. So that's a good show. I'll agree with that one. Okay, so his links will be down in the description as well. So if you want to check them out, guys, go and check them out. Next,
I guess I'll have to put SlyChemist there.
SlyChemist. Okay, I know of SlyChemist. He's very underlying in everything that I'm involved in. Really, I mean, he's very supportive, but he never sort of comes out and, I know he does his Twitch streams, but he doesn't get sort of, this is me, everyone, hello, this is me. He's just very sort of underlying in everything. Yeah,
he's. But he really should advertise more because I think he's an amazing guy and
Yeah,
just really fun.
that's what I meant. He doesn't kind of, you don't
Yeah.
see him throwing his own stuff out, do you? I mean,
Yeah,
obviously he
yeah.
puts his streams on Twitch and on Twitter and that, but
Well, I don't know. He's from Denmark. I guess people there are like that. I don't know.
just if people want to see me, they'll find me. Is it
Yeah,
like that?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I
Yes.
said, he's quite good. I quite enjoy. I've been in a couple of his streams, so he's another one who will be in the description.
Yeah.
And have you got any more?
Well, I guess I'll give a shout out to Stevie Rom.
Okay, I don't think I know that one. Do you wanna?
He does excellent lists of older games, like NES, Sega Mega Drive, GameCube, and he does these yearly things like what are the top 10 games that came out for NES like 1989 or
Oh, that'll be very.
Yeah.
What's the word
Yeah.
you used earlier? Where it makes you think about when you were younger.
nostalgia, I
That's
guess.
the one, nostalgia.
Yeah.
So I'll have to check him out. But if you let me know his Twitter, I'll find out his links and I'll put them in the bottom as
Yeah,
well.
I can put you the link.
Yeah,
But
and
yeah, really amazing guy. I love his channel and
it's good to watch some of the retro stuff back as well. I've got a
and
mate who does some of that.
I'd really like to do more retro myself too, but there's just time is of the essence and
Especially with the new stuff coming out as well.
yeah. So, but yeah.
Okay, so have you got any more, or do you want to leave it there?
I mean, there are tons, but
I know.
it's
That's why I
just
say between 3 and 5. If you're
Yeah.
happy with them 3, then we can leave it there.
Well, I kind of would like to say Sefian, but I think Red already said him last week.
You can
so
still say him. You
I
can
don't
still
want
say
to
him.
get him too cocky because he is a cocky son of a bitch.
Yeah, and American as well, which
Yeah.
No, Sefian's a good lad. That will be 2
Yeah,
out
no,
of 2.
it's-
So yeah, okay. So yeah, I guess
I might
Go on.
go with those.
okay. So we've got 4 good ones there. I will put them in the list. Sefian, Stevie Rom,
Yeah.
WarPig. Sefian, Stevie Rom, WarPig, and SlyChemist, wasn't it?
Yeah, those 4.
Okay, so I guess now it's just time to say goodbye. So
Okay.
thank you so much for being a guest on my show.
And thank you for having me.
No problem. Like I said, I'm a massive fan, and just keep up the good, funny content, and give Gary a break.
Oh, well, I'll try to keep up with the content. I can't promise about Gary.
Okay, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, hit that like button. If you're new around here, subscribe, and if you want to hit me up in them comments, just drop a comment down below, and I will always try and message back. But for now, it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from Speedy. Say wave.
Oh, yeah.
Give it a wave. Bye.
Bye.